What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is your boy Willie Does Wrestling, back at it again with a brand new video. We are at the end of the King and Queen of the Ring pay-per-view. I didn't do a watch along for it. I was watching it with family up until very recently, up until the main event, which just finished between Cody Rhodes and Logan Paul for the undisputed WWE Championship. But why am I making this video? Because I believe that tonight could be the night that we finally get the debut of the Wyatt Six in the WWE. It might be a stretch, but if I were to pick any night for the Wyatt Six to make their debut, I would have it be tonight. So we're at the end of the pay-per-view. We know Triple H usually likes saving his big moments for the ending of the pay-per-view. Right now we're getting the replay of everything that happened. It was a very good match between Cody Rhodes and Logan Paul. It was a very good show. I mean, Nia Jax is Queen of the Ring, and it was an amazing finish. Gunther is the King of the Ring. He's getting a world title shot at SummerSlam. Nia Jax is getting a WWE Women's Championship match at SummerSlam. That's something I really like too, is that the King and Queen of the Ring winners are getting world title shots at SummerSlam. I think it's an absolutely amazing thing. Another thing we also didn't talk about is that SummerSlam is going to be 2 nights in 2026. So that's something I really like. And right now we're getting Cody Rhodes celebrating with that guest ring announcer. I don't know his name. I'm not even going to pretend to. I also want to apologize for any background noise that you might hear. There's kids screaming in my backyard. I have the window open. It's hot as fuck in this room. So we're right now waiting to see if tonight could be the night that the Wyatt Six arrives to the WWE, where Uncle Howdy possibly will make his re-debut. We also have rumored names being involved in the group with Nikki Cross, Dexter Lumis, Eric Rowan, and Joe Gacy. Those are the other names that are rumored. But it was a very good match. I actually very much liked that match between Cody Rhodes and Logan Paul. Both men really gave it their all. I don't know if the Wyatt Six would really target Cody, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. And that's also another thing I never noticed. The Prime logo also isn't on the ring canvas in this pay-per-view. Oh, no. No? No Wyatt Six? No Wyatt anything? Okay. Okay, so that was King and Queen of the Ring. Well, okay, well, since we didn't get any Wyatt Six, I guess I'm going to make this into a King and Queen of the Ring official review video. Just to really, I already have it on record, what the fuck not. So we started off with Becky Lynch versus Liv Morgan for the Women's World Championship at the beginning of King and Queen of the Ring. I didn't watch the pre-show where Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair retained the women's tag team titles against Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell. I mean, very much predictable. I mean, I thought Zoe Stark and Shayna Baszler won a number one contenders match on Monday, but they gave it to Candice and Indy instead. Whatever. Bianca and Jade retained. But in terms of the main show, obviously we started off with Liv Morgan versus Becky Lynch. Very much a decent match between the two. I very much enjoyed it. Of course, the finish involved one Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Dirty Dom ended up costing Becky Lynch the match. He tried to help Becky in a sense in this match. And Becky's like, no, I don't want you here. Fuck off. I don't want you anywhere near here. Liv Morgan ended up taking advantage, hitting a DDT on a steel chair and the Oblivion for the win. And Liv Morgan is our new WWE Women's World Champion. What did I say, guys? What, a month ago? I said to wait and see. And this is exactly what happened, is that Liv Morgan is now the Women's World Champion. All the Liv stands can shut the fuck up finally, and I am very much intrigued to see what this story ends up being between Liv and Dom and Rhea when she's better, and Becky if she's staying with the WWE, which I think it's safe to assume that she is staying with the WWE. Becky Lynch also said in a backstage interview that she's going to try to invoke her rematch clause in her contract for a rematch this Monday night on Raw with her and Liv Morgan for the Women's World Championship. I guess we'll have to wait and see if that actually happens. But congratulations to Liv Morgan, who is finally our new WWE Women's World Champion, and I'm very much intrigued to see what happens between Liv and Dominic Mysterio. Then we had the IC title triple threat match. Sami Zayn defending against Chad Gable and Bronson Reed. Very, very, very fun match. Seeing all three of these guys hitting amazing power moves, amazing spots. And obviously the big story heading into this is Otis was chilling around on ringside and trying to help Chad Gable trying to help Chad Gable win the Intercontinental Championship. However, at the ending of the match, Otis hesitated to hit Sami Zayn, and Chad Gable was doing the whole, "What the hell are you doing, you goddamn big idiot," smacking Otis across the face. And then Chad Gable was holding Sami Zayn up. Otis was going to try to clothesline Sami, but he accidentally hit Chad Gable instead. Not exactly what I thought for a face turn. I thought Otis was just going to 100% turn on Chad Gable. That didn't happen. It was all an accident. Sami Zayn ended up taking advantage of that, hitting a Helluva kick on Bronson Reed and pinning him to retain the Intercontinental Championship. So it's pretty safe to assume that at Money in the Bank or Clash at the Castle or SummerSlam, wherever, Sami Zayn versus Chad Gable is going to happen, and I think that is where we're going to get Chad Gable finally as Intercontinental Champion. So Sami Zayn retains, and I'm very much intrigued to see where this Otis Alpha Academy storyline goes from here. Then we got the Queen of the Ring finals. We had Lyra Valkyria from Raw versus Nia Jax from SmackDown. Way better than I anticipated. Way, way, way better. I thought this was going to be Io versus Bianca, but it was a nice little change of pace. It was instead Lyra Valkyria versus Nia Jax. Very great match between the two. I very much liked how well they really did in the ring. But the finish of the match really got me, where Lyra Valkyria really seemed she was going to try to hit a powerbomb from the turnbuckles on Nia Jax, but Nia Jax ended up doing the big bonsai drop, for like the Yokozuna type finisher that she does right on Lyra Valkyria for the 1, 2, 3. I did not think at all that Nia Jax would win the Queen of the Ring tournament, but I am not really mad at that at all. I know not a lot of people like Nia Jax. I know not a lot of people really think she's a good worker in the ring, but in this match against Valkyria, I very much think that Nia Jax did what she came there to do, and she's going to get a WWE Women's Championship opportunity at SummerSlam, which in kayfabe makes sense because she keeps attacking Bayley and trying to get involved in the women's title picture. So I am not mad at all that Nia Jax is the Queen of the Ring at all. Then we also had the King of the Ring finals. We had Gunther from Raw versus Randy Orton from SmackDown in a WrestleMania-worthy dream match. And boy, did this match deliver. I very much loved this match. Back and forth action. Gunther holding his own. Randy Orton is an amazing seller of injuries. He was selling a knee, neck, and back injury, and Gunther was just taking advantage that whole time. The finish of the match, though, was kind of botched, if you asked me, where, Randy Orton was selling his injury, and Gunther was doing a bit of a roll-up or, stacking him up. But during the pin, one of Randy Orton's shoulders was up. But either way, the referee counted 3. The referee's decision was final. Gunther is our King of the Ring. And I thought that ever since Triple H said that the winner of the King of the Ring tournament was going to get a World Championship opportunity at SummerSlam, I thought they were going to give it to Randy Orton and give us Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes. Now, they still very well could give us that, but now it's going to be Gunther versus whoever the fuck is going to be World Heavyweight Championship at SummerSlam, which is something I really like. I think it will probably be Gunther versus Drew McIntyre. Because Drew McIntyre, it is official, he is going to face Damian Priest for the World Heavyweight Championship at Clash at the Castle. So I say you have Drew win at Clash at the Castle, then you have Drew versus Gunther at SummerSlam, and Gunther could very well win that match and head into Bash at Berlin to defend the World Heavyweight Championship against Ilya Dragunov. I would very much like that. I don't know about the rest of you. I'd very much like to see that too. But it was very deserving to see Gunther as King of the Ring. It really very much seemed like that whole tournament was revolving around him. And it's way better to have that besides Jey Uso versus Tama Tonga in the finals of the King of the Ring tournament. So, very good match between Randy and Gunther. A little bit of a botched finish, but the outcome I very much liked. Gunther is the King of the Ring. Then we had the match that just happened between Cody Rhodes and Logan Paul for the undisputed WWE Championship. Something I really, really liked. It subverted my expectations as any Logan Paul match has in the WWE. I didn't really want to see it when it first got announced, but I gotta say, as the match went on and on and on, it was amazing. Just like what Logan Paul did to Roman Reigns at Crown Jewel 2022, Logan Paul took Cody Rhodes to his absolute limit. There was a lot of amazing spots, a lot of near falls for Logan Paul. The whole storyline heading into this match was, will Logan Paul use the brass knuckles in the match with Cody Rhodes? The short answer, yes. His little manager, Jeff, there. We really need to stop bringing Jeff to these WWE events if he keeps getting involved in Logan Paul matches. Like, come on, man. If you see Jeff, no. Go away. You're not allowed. Don't come to the show. I know what you're here to do. Fuck off. Yeah, I used the brass knucks to hit Cody Rhodes in the midsection. Then there was a ref spot, which I either thought we were going to get the Wyatt 6 debut there, or we were going to get a Roman Reigns return. We got neither. Cody Rhodes ended up taking advantage of that because the ring announcer, the Saudi Arabian guy, who I don't know the name of, helped distract Logan, and that allowed Cody Rhodes to hit the crossroads on Logan Paul to retain the WWE Championship. And again, I thought we were going to get the Wyatt 6 debut here tonight, but didn't seem like that happened. I bet you there's going to be a lot of fans on the good old Bird app that are going to be a little bit upset by that, but as Triple H always loves to say, good things come to those who wait. Whatever. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that was the King and Queen of the Ring pay-per-view. I very much love the King of the Ring winners. I love that Liv Morgan is the new Women's World Champion. I love this Alpha Academy storyline / Sami Zayn and Chad Gable. They're going to meet one-on-one. And Cody Rhodes is still the undisputed WWE Champion. I don't know what they're going to do with him from there. I mean, you could still very much have Cody Rhodes versus Bobby Lashley, Cody Rhodes versus Kevin Owens. There's still a lot of people to do, or you could have a rematch with Cody and AJ Styles, leading up to what I think will be Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton at SummerSlam, and whatever happens from there happens from there. But ladies and gentlemen, I very much enjoyed King and Queen of the Ring. I think it was a very enjoyable pay-per-view. Pretty short. I mean, 3 hours long, I want to say it was. Very, very short, but I'm not at all complaining considering the fact that tomorrow we're going to have probably a 6-hour show, not counting the pre-show with Double or Nothing. So that was pretty sweet there. We will be live with No Bones About Wrestling and Will Ferris for a live watch along of AEW Double or Nothing. So be sure to be on the lookout for that tomorrow. In terms of a grade for King and Queen of the Ring, I will give it a very good 8.5 to 9 out of 10. Anywhere between that little range. I think that's very much, where I will put it. But ladies and gentlemen, what are your thoughts on King and Queen of the Ring? Are you happy with the winners? Are you happy that Liv's the champion? Are you happy that Cody's still the champion? Are you upset that the Wyatt 6 didn't debut yet? Or are you happy that the Wyatt 6 didn't debut yet? Leave your thoughts down in the comments below. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are new here, be sure to leave a like, be sure to subscribe, be sure to turn post notifications on. I will also do Universe Mode SmackDown tomorrow. So if you haven't watched any episodes of the Universe Mode, I made a whole playlist of Season 1 and Season 2 that you could go watch on my channel. And ladies and gentlemen, until next time, this has been your boy, Willie Does Wrestling. I will see you in the next video. Be good people and peace. Later, later.